Camp areas. Ok. Questa è in ville. Questa. Mm.
How are you?
Oh.
If you're looking to buy a horse, go inside and talk to Klisa. I used to be a knacker. That's how I fancy my horses. Ripe, stiff, and silent. Hated when they stared at me, dumb beasts. You should listen to him preach. He may sound crazy at first, but the longer you listen, the more sense he makes. Something about Arvina Fellis is a bit odd. I've heard she keeps strange things in her basement. The prophet speaks true. This is the start of something terrible. I can feel it in my bones. Goodbye.
How are you? Welcome to the Horse Whisperer. Are you interested in a horse? While you're in Anvil, we'll treat your horse like an honored guest. You hear about Gogan? A gang of thieves is running a scam in town, and he fell for it. What an idiot! An all-female gang of thieves has been recently plaguing Anvil with a very unique method of robbing. They pick on only the men. If you want to help us do something about it, go talk to Gogan and Malona. Let's just say Gogan is intimately involved and leave it at that. Be seeing you.
Ok. Alors là.
We're here to serve.
Sure. Go down to the chapel and you can't miss him. He'll be the one outside, ranting at passers-by. By the time we got there, it was too late. We have no idea how they got in or out without any of our patrols seeing them. I don't know what to think about the attack on the chapel. Things seem to go from bad to worse, don't they?
Ok.
Goodbye.
Ouais. Il y a d'autres par là. Oh, on a deux quêtes ici. Chapelle doit sûrement être ouais, par ici. Tac.
Darrell Morvain. Been making weapons and arms here in Anvil for 30 years. People say I do good work, and I don't aim to argue with them. Been here 30 years, and I expect I'll last another 10 or so. When I'm gone, God's willing, my apprentice, Enelroth, will tend the smithy. A terrible crime. Everyone in the chapel murdered. Who could have done such a thing, and why? I don't know where he came from. Just appeared outside the chapel a day or so after the attacks. Been there ever since. Everybody's talking about the prophet. After the attack on the chapel, people are inclined to believe almost anything. What do you... Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Dwarven bow. Six chainmail boots. Products of freezing. Oh. Logic. Okay.
That seems a fair price.
Curious.
Thank you. You too.
Okay. Maison.
Enelroth, Morvaine's apprentice.
Ah.
Varel Morvay's been a good master. I like the town and the people. No reason why I wouldn't want to be here for many years, just like the master. Everybody's talking about the Prophet after the attack on the chapel.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Il y a la même chose.
Didier Ormely, a ship's clerk. At present, I'm spending my time and gold on the pleasures of the Gold Coast. Many of Anvil's folk are directly or indirectly associated with ships and sailing. Sailors, shipowners, men made rich and poor by the sea trade, and the lonely wives of men who follow the sea.
You wouldn't happen to be in the market for a home, would you? If you are, I just happen to be selling a manor located right here in Anvil.
Huh.
Yes, I'm selling my grandfather's house, Benares Manor. If you're interested, I could let you have it for a modest sum. I have to sell it soon, as I have pressing matters elsewhere. You're welcome to take a look at it. It is located across the street from the chapel. Once you buy, you get the key to the front door and the deed of ownership. That's the deal. Would you like to buy it now? Well, I'll be here every day from noon until midnight. Let me know if you change your mind.
Good.
I'm Arvina Thelis. They call me the Rat Lady on account of all my pet rats. You can't imagine the fuss some people make. My rats are no problem for anyone. Bye.
Hail.
Wait.
Hello, good sir.
Okay. Wilbur.
I'm Wilbur, owner and proprietor of the Count's Arms. We make beds and food available to guests. Can I help you?
Another lady.
Buildings here look different. Why? This is the Gold Coast style. Like in Hammerfell. Eastern towns look gray and dull to me. A local gentleman has been looking to sell his manor. A bit run down, but a magnificent place, and priced to move. The manor belongs to Velman Benares. He's the one to speak to. I swear that when I passed by Benares Manor last night, I heard someone scream from inside. Velman Benares will never sell that death trap. Farewell.
Suspicious.
Astia Inventius, wife of the woodsman Pinarus Inventius. Always out hunting. Anything to avoid doing a little work around the house. Well, if you don't mind scruffy sailors smelling like bilge, it's a lovely town. The men are all the same, drunk and shiftless. It's unbelievable. Right in the center of the city, nobody saw anything? Makes you wonder about the competence of the guard, if you ask me.
I was weak.
He's a blessing on this town. The only one to have made any sense out of the terrible tragedy at the chapel. He preaches every day outside the chapel. Go and listen, you'll see. I still can't believe what happened at the chapel. Travaia, Leralthia, Domania, all dead. You too.
Hello, good sir.
We can get there. Hmm.
Hello, good sir.
Oh, you have a back door.
What is...
Foxgrove. Local prince.
My name's Quillweave. I've had some success selling stories about the lives of the lower and criminal classes. Between the sailors and shipmen of the port and my little local circle of friends, I have plenty of yarns for knitting up my tales. Hey, you're the one they call the Hero of Kvatch, aren't you? The one that closed the Oblivion Gate and saved the city? Hey, let's get to training.
Acrobatics.
Be seeing you.
I guess the rumors have spread.
Hello there. Hello. How would you like to get my husband Gogan out of hot water? Believe me, he'll need all the help he can get to worm his way out of this one. To think he'd fall for the gang's scheme. Oh, I could kill him. I'm sorry. I'm rambling, and you look confused. Let me explain.
Go
The
on.
women in the gang use their wiles to lure men out to some remote location and rob them blind. It's been going on for some time now. The city guard hasn't done very much about it, because frankly, the men who are robbed are so embarrassed they don't want to report it. Take, for example, that good-for-nothing husband of mine, Gogan. He cared more about their charms than my own. I like it here. People are very friendly, much nicer than in the Imperial City. When Gogan was, with the women, they took something quite valuable from him. No, it's not what you're thinking. He was carrying a precious family heirloom with him when he was lured out to their lair. It was a small ring given to him on our wedding day. The ring belonged to my mother and has been in the family for generations. I'm willing to give you all the money I have to get it back, 100 gold. Can you help us?
Good.
Thank you. I'm afraid I can't offer you much help, but I'll do what I can. All I can tell you is that the best place to start is at the Flowing Bowl. It's a tavern located outside the city walls near the waterfront. Gogan may be able to give you more information beyond that. Something about Arvina Thelis is a bit odd. I've heard she keeps strange things in her basement.
Basement again.
The Flowing Bowl attracts the world.
What do you want? Sorry, I'm new in town. Don't know a soul. Everybody's talking about the Prophet. After the... See, my wife couldn't keep a big mouth shut. Yes, it's true. I lost the family ring to those sirens. I'm ashamed about the whole incident, but not ashamed enough to ask for your help. I was sitting in the Flowing Bowl when the most fetching Nord woman you've ever seen walked in with an equally attractive Imperial woman following. After we exchanged words, I followed them out to a farmhouse. Inside, they asked me to remove my clothes and items. Well, I did. And then suddenly they brandished weapons and robbed me. They sent me away with barely a stitch of clothing, harlots. Just please, help me get that ring back. I want to save what's left of my marriage. I'm merely a man. How could I resist? What a mess I've gotten myself into.
He's very... He lost his pride for sure.
Shishani, the old sea captain and rover,
Now, a ship owner and fat cat. Pleased to meet you. Take some advice? Go down to the sea, stand a while, watch the sun rise and set. Think on the distant lands across the water.
Profound words.
For someone who drinks so much, hauls ropes faster, is in peak physical condition. You could learn a lot from him. Yes, he preaches outside the chapel every day. Hard to miss. I think you'll know him when you see him. I don't know what to think. Maybe the prophet is right, and the ancient gods have come back for vengeance. Good day.
Excuse Olsen. Portelig. Werd the name Inventius.
Inneris Inventius, hunter, woodsman, and marksman at your service. Plenty of deer, wolf, boar, mountain lion, bear in the county. Just need to know where to look for them. Have you heard about Kvatch? They say that Daedra came from Oblivion and burned the whole city to the ground.
We do, evidently.
You too.
Alright, that's one side done. And then. Fifth Guild. 20. Maybe at night that could be something. Mage Guild. So request potentially.
Hello, Associate. To earn a recommendation from me, you need simply prove you are able-bodied and prepared to learn something in the process. The Anvil Mages Guild is proud to follow the example Hannibal Traven sets for us. Mastery and scholarship, free of the dark arts. Archmage Traven has closed the doors of the university to all who are not qualified to enter. A wise decision, in my opinion. It's in the Imperial City. Perhaps someday you may be able to visit him there. He's done wonderful things for this guild. Archmage Traven was right to ban necromancy and place restrictions on the addition of new members to the guild. He's served us well. The Mages Guild has made more than a few enemies since necromancy was banned. Unlike some frivolous tasks you may be given at other guild halls, this is a serious matter and has consequences. Are you prepared?
Yes.
Then allow me to explain the task. The Council of Mages has entrusted me with resolving a situation along the Gold Road. Several traveling merchants have been found dead along the Gold Road recently, with even more missing. The Council has asked that I put a stop to it. you are going to help me do so. As you are new to the guild, you are less likely to be recognized as a member. This may give you an advantage in getting to the root of the problem. Indeed, it may well be. I see no reason to shelter you from situations the guild deals with on a daily basis. This is the important work, the work that matters. I have no time for guild recruits that are useless in the field. This will be an excellent way for you to prove yourself. We believe the killings are the actions of a rogue mage. Battle mages have been sent to the Brina Cross Inn, the only common link between the victims. You are to travel north to the Brina Cross Inn and speak with Ariel Gerard. She will give you further instructions. Some mages do not abide by the principles of the guild and operate outside its boundaries. Many hold little value for the lives of others. The frost burns found on the victims in this case indicate a mage was responsible for their deaths. Likely nothing more than simple robbery. These scrolls should provide sufficient resistance to frost magic when and if you do encounter this rogue mage. Use them wisely. The scrolls I have given you should protect you from the magic the mage seems to use most frequently. But do not let your guard down. He may have more tricks up his sleeve.
Alright.
It's a sad thing to think that a mage would kill helpless merchants for the wares they carry. The inn lies north of Anvil. Speak with Ariel Gerard when you arrive. She will give you further instructions. Do not let your guard down. We do not know whether the inn staff is involved somehow.
That's a serious matter.
Farewell.
I'm Felin Relis of the Mages Guild. I handle alchemy training for the Anvil chapter. Good luck with your fieldwork for Sindarian.
I guess he knows that guy.
If you're looking for hard-to-find ingredients, try Lel's Quality Merchandise, outside the walls facing the harbor. Sounds like the Skingrad branch of the guild can't even keep track of its members. How appalling. Bye. Hello. I greet you, Thorin, journeyman of the Mages Guild. I believe some people think of Anvil as a slow, sleepy place compared to Eastern Cyrodiil, but there's plenty of trouble up north to be found. Carahil supported Archmage Traven's appointment from the beginning, and I don't believe the rumors that she just wanted his job at this hall. Half of the Council of Mages resigned when Traven took over the position of Archmage. Be seeing you.
Politics. Real sparky. Oh.
Mark Gullet, Mages Guild Evoker, Advanced Instructor in the Arts of Destruction. Carahil inherited the Anvil Mages Guild chapter from Hannibal Traven, the Archmage. She runs a clean hall, just like Traven did.
You have such a spherical head.
Carahil's a good leader. She's been a staunch supporter of the Council of Mages for as long as I've known her. Some say that Traven is misusing the power of the Archmage's position to further his personal agendas. Always keep your magical equipment charged.
Ah, nice. Alright. Now we know how to reload weapons. Okay. Could be all. Unless.
Greetings, Redguard.
Everyone done. Alright, still need to load up half a place. Gets for request at least.
You believe
Oh. Second guild.
What can I do for you? Goodbye.
Rana, I'm Anvil's advanced trainer in blade weapons. I worry sometimes I'll go soft here, training mostly and living easy. So now and then, I go out along the coast on my own just to stay in shape. Everybody's talking about the Prophet.
Same dialogue.
I certainly can't teach you anything more. But if the rumors are true, and Alex Lincolia is passing through Cyrodiil, he might be able to teach you. He'll be truly famous one day. Word already spreads about his skill. I think someone saw him at Farragill Inn not too long ago. You should try there.
Blade training.
Good. Vigdis, Fighters Guild. Are you kidding? I came here to get away from the mountains and snow. You ever spent a winter in Skyrim? Or Bruma? Give me the Gold Coast any day. Quillweave does a lot of traveling to research her books. She must have a lot of experience to share. Take care.
To explain some stuff. Dining hall.
How are you today? Herwin of the Fighters Guild, health and fortune. Get outside of town if you get a chance and hike north along the coast. Great views and good hunting. Have you spoken to Wilbur at the Count's Arms? He knows a lot about fine wines. Farewell.
Guess I could have asked for the Vine quest. Was the leader though.
Well, I'm Rufrius Venetius, Fighters Guild hand-to-hand trainer. You're not from around here, are you? Just a warning, be careful if you go swimming. It's the slaughterfish. They'll swarm you. Everybody's talking about the Prophet.
Name Data again?
Well met.
Heh. Everyone calls me Sten the Ugly. I got tired of beating people up for it. So go ahead, live it up. You notice all the Nords around here? It's partly because Nords like ships and sailing. Mostly, we're sick of freezing our asses off in Skyrim. I'd like to get my hands on the cowards that did that. I'm even thinking of joining the Prophet's Holy Crusade. Sure, the guy down by the chapel. He's the one calling for some holy knight to return. Maybe we could use a few more holy knights these days. Have you heard about Kvatch? They say that Daedra came from Oblivion.
Name Dialogue.
Be seeing you.
Amazon, head of the Anvil Fighters Guild chapter, and advanced blunt weapons trainer. I swear that when I passed by Benaris Manor last night, I heard...
Okay.
Our Fighters Guild chapter here is big, primarily because we're a training center, which earns us each a good living. A contract for you? I think I've got something that suits your experience. Arvina Phyllis has some problem with rats in her house. Yes, rats. I'm sure she can explain it to you better than I. She lives here in Anvil. Go and talk to her. Good luck.
I got...
Take care of the rats, then talk to me.
Well, I guess there's another Rats quest like in Norway. I'm sure there's no other Rats quest in Skyrim.
I'm only asking for enough. Thank you. He's a fairy tale. The Imperial Watch pretends there is a thief king named the Grey Fox who controls all the thieves in Cyrodiil. Of course he told you.
Yeah, same dialogue.
Blessings of Akatosh upon you.
8 in 1.
One more coin. He's a fair.
Okay.
Blessings of Standard.
The chapel.
I'm listening. Is there a problem? Everybody's talking about the
Yeah.
Pretty, isn't it? And quiet. Not much work for us. Bye.
Penniless Manor. Huh. Okay, later.
I wouldn't go in there unless you have a strong stomach. We have orders to leave everything just the way it was until the investigation into the chapel attack is finished. It's baffling. How anyone could have gotten in and out of there without being seen by our patrols is beyond me. Maybe that prophet is right. Some kind of unholy doom visited upon us. He preaches most of the day across the street from the chapel. I used to think he was crazy, but now he seems to be making some kind of sense. I hope that doesn't mean I'm going crazy now. I don't know what to think about the attack on the chapel.
Same dialogue. Okay.
You too.
Alright, guess we'll have some guts and go inside. But first, is there more? Council. Arena Crossing. Rowing ball. I guess we'll go for throwing ball later. Castle and harbor. Okay. He's sleeping there, I see.
Oh, unhappy Tamriel! Where is your divine crusader in these latter days of petty strife and lesser men? Who will stand for the 8 and 1? Who will complete Helenol's holy mission of vengeance upon Umaril, the unfeathered? Is there no...
Alright. How's it inside? Huh. Well, I guess we did go a bit far. Huh. Gross. There are ghosts. Mm-hmm.
Oh my! To what do I owe this honor? I am but a humble prophet. What business do you have with me? Once there were 8 divines. Then Tiber Septim became Talos, and the 8 became 9. I followed the old way of honoring the 8 while also giving due to Talos, the one who ascended. He is the enemy of all who walk free on Tamriel today, a survivor of the ancient race of alien slave masters who once ruled Cyrodiil. He was struck down by Pelennor, but by his art, Umaril had bound himself to the realm of his mistress, the Daedra Lord Meridia. So he was not slain, but simply cast adrift upon the waters of Oblivion. Now he has returned to seek vengeance upon the gods who helped bring about his downfall so many ages ago. This is only the beginning. Umaril has returned as foretold by Pelennor Whitestrake in his dying breath. Umaril the Unfeathered, the sorcerer king of the Aliens, who ruled over this land for long ages before the rise of men. He was cast down by Pelennor Whitestrake, but Umaril's spirit survived, and now he has returned to seek vengeance upon the gods. Does no one remember the old tales? Saint Pelennor, the divine crusader of legend, Alicia's companion when she overthrew the rule of the aliens 3,000 years ago. Pelennor, with the aid of the gods, fought the alien sorcerer King Umaril and slew him. But Umaril's spirit survived, and he has now returned. Do you understand nothing? The blood speaks. I can read the ancient runes if you cannot. As uibala, umarale el nada rakuva. In the alien tongue, by the eternal power of Umaril, the mortal gods shall be cast down. A curse upon Umaril's ancient foes, and a threat. Alas, Umaril cannot be stopped. Not without the aid of the gods, not without the Crusaders' relics. Without a champion, the gods are powerless to act. But who among us is worthy to wield the divine Crusader's weaponry? You would quest for the holy panoply of Pelennor Whitestrake? The legendary relics that have been sought by mighty warriors throughout the ages? Are you a worthy knight? A humble heart is a good starting point. The gods will decide if you are worthy to seek the relics. The gods grant insight to those they deem worthy. Why and how they act is not predictable. What I can tell you is that, traditionally, knights who wish to quest for the relics would walk the pilgrim's way.
travel to the way shrines of the 9 divines. Pray to each of the gods in turn, and ask their favor upon your quest. If the gods deem you worthy, you will be granted a sign. Go forth with the 9's blessings. The weapons and armor of Pelinal Whitestrake, Alicia's comrade, granted to him by the 8 divines. He went alone into the White Gold Tower, challenged the Ayleid sorcerer King Umaril to single combat, and slew him. Alas, Umaril was not truly slain, but only cast beyond the bounds of Nirn. And now he has returned to wreak his vengeance upon the gods, as was prophesied by Pelinal himself with his dying breath. Only a true knight, wielding the holy relics of the Divine Crusader, has a chance to defeat Umaril. But alas for Tamriel, the Crusader's relics have been lost for many an age. Who now can succeed in the quest for the relics, where the greatest knights of legend all failed? He was defeated but not destroyed by Pelinal the Crusader. Now he has returned to seek vengeance against the gods. Only a true knight, wielding the holy relics of the Divine Crusader, has a chance to defeat Umaril. Walking the Pilgrim's Way is the traditional start of a holy quest. Follow the map I gave you, visit the way shrines of the 9, pray, and wait for a sign. May the 8 and 1 guide your steps.
This one will be quite long, I guess. Oh, there's no mark for the pilgrimage, I see, so I have to randomly go through those. Oh. Well then, I guess I'll have to stop by those temples. I guess we'll go for the classic rats.
We're here to help. Bye.
Free is not equipped. Oh, 2 of those. You have a lot of health. Okay, so go start there. Hmm. Okay. Nothing. Shading hall. Conjuration. A lot of big books. Not a lot of books to learn from. Okay. Chapel clear. Could visit the head state police. Wait. So you give me a dock, but I've not seen. Okay, somewhere close, Mara as well. Libera, so I could go to those three. Okay, okay.
How can I help you?
Smithy.
What can I do for you? I like eating at the Flowing Bowl. Mainmorn runs a quality inn. Take care.
Barracks. As I thought, there's not much in barracks.
Greeting. State your business. You too.
But you need to see the king quick before they get to sleep.
Oh, hello.
Go ahead, please. Hey, you're the one they call the hero of Kvatch, aren't you? The one that closed the Oblivion Gate and saved the city? Bye.
Go ahead, please. Do you believe any of that talk about more Oblivion gates opening all over the place?
Yes.
Farewell.
Maybe you're ready to wait for this. I guess there won't be any king visit. Right, no, it was the other way. Alright, so only the harbor to explore and then we can continue.
What is it? Hi there.
Hi there.
I'm Thurendil, son of Julianos and Mohititona, queen of Akavir. These slugs climbing my spine itch something fierce. Like to dance? Mother's coming for me in the dragon ships. I don't like these itchy clothes, but I have to wear them or it frightens the fish. Have you spoken to Wilbur at the Count's Arms? He knows a lot about fine wines. Good day.
I'm Mirabelle Monet. I run the forecastle, a boarding house for sailors. Sorry, I reserve my beds for seamen. Watch yourself around the forecastle. Sailors despise landsmen and won't hesitate to treat them to a good beating when they're in their cups. Don't mind him. He's not right in the head, poor fellow. Everybody's talking about the hero of Kvatch. They say he actually went into an Oblivion Gate and destroyed it. Farewell.
What?
Not too private.
Hello?
Oh, hello. I'm Krognak Grobrock, landsman, and I don't much care who you are.
Thanks.
You see a sailor in the streets of Anvil, best step out of his way. If it's in his mind to raise hell, a little jail time is just fair payment. The Count's Arms is a very nice place for a meal, and Wilbur has an extensive knowledge of wines. Enough talk.
From where do you hail?
Timothy LaRouche, late of the Black Dog, able seaman. I'll be staying ashore till my stash runs out, then it's off to sea once more. I've gone aground in ports all over the Abyssinian Sea, and Anvil's far from the worst. Got the forecastle for my hammock, and Mirabelle to keep it warm. Do you believe any of that talk about more Oblivion gates?
Yes.
Must have been knocked on the head. Talks all sorts of rot. Meek as a sheep, though. You too.
Shortcut. So it's a one way. Never mind.
I'm Ulfgar Fogai, master of the Anvil Lighthouse. Visit the lighthouse anytime. Fine view of the town and harbor. Ships sail from Anvil Harbor for ports of call in Hammerfell, Somerset Isle, Yokuda, and the Western Isles. You too.
I'm curious. Nope. Can't quite reach the sea. It was a valiant attempt. I still have no idea where that inn is. Hello, Mr. Mobile. So there's that. Arcade was up north of that section. Don't have to go there yet. Yeah. It's between Skingrad and Anvil. Alright. We can soon finally do a quest. Potentially. Well, we know the throwing ball, so we won't do this quest quite yet. Seems like it will be quite long. Alright, it is time to get rid of rats.
You must be from the Fighters Guild. Good, I have a problem. It has to do with the rats in my basement. That's right. Rats in my basement. and something's been killing them. It's horrible. My poor babies. You must do something. I don't know what I'd do without them. Their little pink noses, their scaly little tails. Please get to the basement and find out what's happening. Please save my little rats.
I can't believe the pillows I struck by can are actually defeating the rats in Oblivion. It's quite a big hole, for sure. I'm not sure if those rats are feeling well. They feel like starving.
Well, what have you found? Did you take care of my babies? What was going on down there? A mountain lion? In my basement? But how? That's not possible. But it happened. What if there are more? What if it wasn't alone? Where there's one, there will be more. Find Pinarus and Ventius. He's a hunter and knows this area inside and out. He'll know what to do. Please, go find Pinarus and those mountain lions.
That problem has a lot more in-depth stuff.
What do you want? Mountain lions? Here. Odd. If they're around, I can find them. Come with me. A hunt will do us good and maybe make that old nut feel better. Let's go hunting.
Alright. We are a level above. Oh, he's behind.
Greetings, Redguard.
If they're out here, they'll be in this area. I can't imagine there are more than 4 of them. Let's take care of this.
Actually, it took quite some damage.
I think that'll be all of them. Can't imagine more in this area. You can go tell Arvena this is all taken care of. Good hunting. What can I do for you? Had to go talk to old Arvena.
Alright, we've cleared quest. Acrobatics are so high, we can just jump on everything.
You've got to take care of those mountain lions. You think you've gotten rid of them all? You do? Well, you haven't. There's one in my basement right now. Go get it!
Right, we've done the mission.
Like the gods, you killed that thing. This is ridiculous. Someone's out to get me, to get my poor babies. I'll bet it's that quill weave next door. She's the one. She's never liked me or my sweet little pets. I know it's her. I've even seen her sneaking around in back of my house at night. She thinks she's so smart. She and all the other women. I'll show her. I want you to keep an eye on her. Find out what she's up to. Please save my little rats.
Please don't be a 5,000-year quest.
Yes? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not sure what you're accusing me of, but don't do it without any proof. Goodbye.
Alright, let's see if I wait 1 hour. Take the meat for us.
What can I do for you? You what? Well, I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about. I would never go skulking about. Fine, you've got me. I figured if I left some rotten meat outside, the nasty little things would come out, and the guards would take care of them. Hey, you're the one they call mountain lions? In her basement? I just wanted to lure her vermin outside. I didn't mean to hurt anyone, except the rats. Please, don't tell her. And if you can keep this our little secret, I can make it worth your while. There's a bit about acrobatics I can teach you. Give it some thought. Be seeing you.
What is it?
Alright. Would be nice. Actually, maybe I should save. At least it's the end of the quest.
So, did you follow her? She's behind it, isn't she? Tell me what you found out.
She didn't, huh? But you've taken care of the problem, and I suppose that's what counts. Thanks for that. Here's your payment. Oh, the poor little rats.
Good payment. Oh. It's actually have to wait. Alright. We'll do the waiting game.
So, you didn't sell me out. I appreciate that. Well, I said I'd make it worth your while. So let me teach you a little something. You've got to be light on your feet to make it around here. And that's something I'm good at. Maybe you can be too. Take care. I'm willing to teach if you're willing to learn.
Hey, free jumping.
You too.
Alright, this is done. Do you have another quest?
How goes it?
And I guess we have at least 2 or 3 more. One being I need 5,000 money.
I can help. I'll need someone who's at least an apprentice for this job. Maybe you're ready for advancement?
Sure.
You've done well so far. I hereby promote you to apprentice. Good luck. Looking for more work, eh? Good. Got a contract for you. I'd like you to go talk to Norbert Lels here in Anvil. He runs Lels Quality Merchandise here in Anvil. He's been having problems with break-ins, though, and he's hired us to put a stop to it. You hear about Gauguin? A gang of thieves is running a scam in town, and he fell for it. What an idiot! Take care of Lels. He needs the help.
Yeah, they're very mean to that
I'm
man.
listening. Go ahead.
He's just new in town.
It's you. Hi.
Hello, Mojo.
Good to see you.
It's you.
Alright. Good quest. Now we can do at least 2, hopefully.